Oh my god. My groceries broke.
Pismo is the starting line. Most people see a landmark. I see the last bit of familiar ground before the crossing. The plan was simple: get to the island and find what's moving beneath the surface. But on the coast, the plan is always the first thing to break.
Good morning. Oh my god, it's 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
The run down to Long Beach is a 150-mile blur. You're racing the clock to catch a boat that doesn't wait.
To Long Beach. Your beach.
On the dock, the skies were clear, beautiful, and completely misleading. We hit the channel under a perfect horizon, but the pressure was already dropping. By the time the island was in sight, the blue was already gone, and the sky was turning a shade of gray that usually tells you to stay on the dock. We didn't stay. The harbor was calm, the gear was ready, and for a second, it felt like the ocean was cooperating.
It's starting to rain, the storm is coming in. We can't come all the way out here and just not go diving.
Then the wall hit. Casino Point is a sanctuary, but tonight it felt more like a fortress. When you're stuck inside listening to a gale force wind tear at the kelp on the shore, you aren't thinking about the shot. You're calculating surge. You're wondering if visibility is going to be zero before the sun even comes up.
Boom. We got dinner for tonight. We got munchies for tonight. We got protein for tomorrow. We got caffeine for tomorrow. I mean, some people say I'm him.
Morning came, and the light finally broke through. From the surface, it looked like the storm had passed. Blue skies, calm air, the perfect California morning. But the ocean has a long memory. The light was there, but the clarity wasn't. The surge had stirred the bottom into a heavy, restless gray. In conditions like this, you don't look for the beauty. You look for the shadows. You look for the things that are comfortable in the chaos. Out of the dark, murky waters, the first local showed up, a Moray Eel, tucked deep into a crevice, waiting for the silt to settle. In the gray, he's not a victim of the storm. He's the guardian of it. He doesn't need the light to hunt. He just needs the patience to outlast the chaos. Day one was a fight. Between the surge and the silt, every frame felt like it was earned.
Money shot.
When the light fades at Casino Point, the island finally goes quiet. The harbor settles, and the wind dies down. You realize the storm did its job. It cleared the air.
Okay. Very greasy.
Like, I'd say an oven pizza is a 5. Is a 5.5. It's alright. Get something else.
Morning, day 2. The strategy is simple. Fuel up, gear up, and get back in before the light changes. You don't come to Catalina for the pizza, but after a day in the gray, it's exactly what you need to go back for the gold. When the visibility opens up like this, the mission changes. You aren't just surviving the surge anymore. You're exploring a cathedral. You spent the first hour just lost in the sway, tracking the light as it cut through the canopy. But in a place like Casino Point, beauty is usually just the backdrop for something bigger. We were looking for the locals who stayed behind. We were looking for the king. And then there he was, the veteran, a giant sheephead who looked at the camera like he'd been waiting for us to find him. The forest hides more than it shows. Just beneath the sway, we found another master of camouflage, a Cabezon. Perfectly still, blended so deeply into the reef that if you aren't looking for the eye, you'll never see the fish. It's a reminder that in this world, the best secrets aren't the ones that swim toward you. They're the ones that stay hidden. And just then, I saw him, a horn shark. Usually he's a shadow, a ghost you only catch a glimpse of before he vanishes into the kelp. But the ocean had different plans today. He was tucked deep into the heart of the reef, pinned against the stone to wait out the surge. I realized then that I had it all wrong. I thought the storm was the obstacle. I thought the wind and the surge were things I had to overcome just to get the shot. I realized the storm didn't ruin the dive. It gave us the dive. It washed away the crowds, it stilled the harbor, and it left us with a moment of absolute clarity. This wasn't a lucky break. This was the reward for staying when everyone else left. Crossing back is never the same as the crossing out. The island gave up its secrets, but it made me earn them. One mission down, one truth learned. Sometimes you have to sit through the gray to see the gold. Home is back on the horizon, but the strategy is just beginning.